Heartbroken, devastated, and in disbelief. That's how some of Carly Cantrell's friends and co-workers are feeling this afternoon after learning about her death. The Middleton woman was found dead in her home. The Canyon County Sheriff's Office says Carly's 26-year-old son was arrested for second-degree homicide and a parole violation. Carly was the executive director at the Valley Humane Society, and today I spoke with some of those who worked with her about what she was like.
Being at work, she's everywhere.
Kimberly Mink and Brittany Sundell are still trying to come to grips with the loss of their friend and co-worker Carly Cantrell.
I think we're all just feeling lost right now.
Both women worked at the Valley Humane Society with Carly. They say she was empathetic toward animals and people.
She was just kind, compassionate, and really thoughtful in everything, whether that's in her personal life or her professional life. And I think that's a rare quality to have. I think she was cool, calm, and collected in all cases.
They add her work with animals and the shelter actually began when she was a sheriff's deputy.
So Carly originally started at the shelter back when it was owned by the county. And she was a sheriff's deputy in the shelter as part of that process. When the shelter became a private nonprofit, she stayed with the sheriff's office and continued as a deputy. And she did work at the jail for many years as a deputy. And then later was elected as the executive director for the shelter.
As for what they'll miss the most,
I think we both will miss her as a friend most deeply. I think she was the support system for a lot of people. I think she was the go-to person for a lot of people. I think she was much more than a coworker.
And while they grieve, they're also remembering some of their favorite memories of Carly.
I would say one of my favorite memories of Carly is we had a commissioners meeting, and so she was fairly dressed up and ready to go to that meeting. And right before we left for that meeting, we had a cat in our cat adoption area who got out of the kennel, and we were having a hard time getting the cat back. And her popping off her shoes and her dress clothes and single-handedly climbing on top of a kennel bank. I think it's just the little moments like that where she was simultaneously very serious and professional, but also like very goofy and human.
And today at the Valley Humane Society, there's still, understandably, a lot of sadness and shock, and people there are still processing what's happened. But they say they're grateful to the community for all of the support. They've received flowers and well wishes that they've been getting. Kimberly and Brittany also tell me Carly has 4 sons, including one who was charged in connection with her murder, and he's scheduled to be back in court on October 19th.